Cluster analysis finds which observations have the most similar values on the variables being clustered. It does that by measuring the distance between pairs or groups of observations. For example, these two visitors are similar in terms of their attitudes toward water and competitive sports. Given that's the case, you might ask why, in some cases, people in different clusters appear to be positioned relatively close to one another. To answer that, it's important to remember that in this example, the clustering has been done based on 6 factors, whereas we're currently only seeing 3. While it's hard for us humans to envision 6-dimensional space, it's easy for computers running cluster algorithms to calculate distances between observations in 6-dimensional space. The other thing to bear in mind is that clusters often do overlap around their edges, so you can expect to see more mixing of members of different clusters around the edges of a given cluster than in the middle. The overall aim is to create groups that are more similar to one another with regard to the variables used to form the clusters than to observations in other clusters, as well as to create clusters that are useful for guiding actions. There are various approaches for doing those things, including for determining the number of clusters, but they're beyond the scope of this course.